Mike is also going to speak now.
Well, I took some notes tonight to do this. But then as I'm sitting there listening tonight, I was just like so impressed with all the people that have been through here. What an amazing school experience this has been for so many people. How has sports brought the community together and what it has done in the lives of so many individuals and families and friends. I want to thank everyone from the Hall of Fame committee and Mike Hike for putting this on tonight. I thank you for all you coming here tonight to enjoy this moment together. Thank you for my teammates being here tonight. I mean, what a great turnout to come to this. It's really great to see. We're missing those that are not with us now, and they're looking down at us right now. Thank you for our family, my family. We got a couple rows filled up, it looks like, back there. I'm thankful, too, that I get to represent the team tonight. As I was thinking about what to say, I was sitting in the chair back there and I kind of threw things out the door because there's so much to tell in so little time. So many participants on this team that I could tell a story about each one of them, but we don't have the time for that. So I thought about what's it like to be a part of a wrestling team that was as competitive as we were during that time. It took dedication, hard work, mental toughness, commitment. I look back right now, and I think you guys could all think back, close your eyes and think back to being in that practice room for practice. The smell, right? The wetsuits, and you have to wrestle either one or two of the same people every night, and you're trying to work out, and sweat running off your body, and you're not making weights, so you go underneath the mat, and you get all dizzy when you get out from under the mat because you're sweating so much. Just to make a certain weight to do a team sport with that. I thought wrestling was just an individual sport for myself when I first started, but it's so much more than that. It takes team in anything that you do in life. We can be successful individually, but when you win with a team, there's a whole lot of, it looks different. It feels better. The unsung heroes, I think, on our team is those that come into the practice room every evening. The kids that didn't make the team, but they worked out. They made us better. You didn't have to start. If you didn't get to wrestle on that team, they were still there for us. We worked hard to get to where we got to. It wasn't easy. But I think there was a mental state where we all knew that to get to the point that we wanted to be state champions, we had to work hard, and we did that. Of course, we got the fun then, going to the matches. We got to dream about where we could go when we were being successful. We tried to build up points early on so that we could coast, but those kids that, as we get into heavier weights, the challenge was to make sure they still get that big W. You never quit. As a team, you all have to participate to the highest of level. Then it comes into the state championship teams. We're down here in the state, and we've all cut weight hard. We've been tired of cutting weight all season, and we're down to our lowest weight ever for the tournament to be the best we can. We had individuals, we had team, we had to wrestle 2 or 3 matches in a day. It was exhausting, making weight, not eating a whole lot, and sitting there. And probably the best time for me was getting to that final weigh-in. And you get to that final weigh-in, and you said, one more weigh-in, one more match, and we got a championship. And we had a theme song, right? You guys remember what that theme song was? We Are the Champions. And I tell you what, that was a great feeling when we finally got there in the last match, and we finalized the match. And we get up there and we had won a championship. And the whole crowd, it felt like the whole stadium was for us there. The fans of Staples are amazing. I've never seen such support from the community as we get here at Staples. We get fire trucks taking us, sending us off on the trip to Minneapolis, St. Paul for the tournament. Then we're received home, win or lose, it didn't matter to the fans because they supported us. But because we won, it was extra special. And I think one of the things I see when I see everybody here tonight is, even though we haven't seen each other for a long time, some of us, we built a relationship with each other, a friendship, and some memories. And you can never take that away from us. We're always going to have that. None of this really would have happened if we didn't have coaches like Don Dravis, who was always moving across that match, right? He never was in one spot. Or he's coaching, he's so excited that he gets a leg cramp, right? He was always so supportive. We would go into any match, and what made him a great coach to me was that he would sit down after a match next day and tell us what we did wrong and tell us what we did right. Because part of teaching is learning what you didn't do right first so that you can learn what to do right the next time. And so he was so good about that. And that was his theme. And you know what? A ton of our coaches at Staples has been so blessed. We talked with others about it, with some of the best coaches in the community during that time. I've never seen coaches like it in any other community since. That was a time that we had the Don Dravises, Jerry Reavers, and Glenn Hasselberger. Congratulations on that. I mean, every coach that we had in this program was a top-notch coach. I mean, I'm not saying all the names because they were all good. They're amazing. And so, then we had Greg Leiferman. State, you got to cut your beard. I was hoping we could do that tonight. I didn't bring a scissors though, but that was great. And little Miracle, you were always there for us. Where are you hiding? He's hiding somewhere. Now there he is. He fits in well with us now. We caught up today, I think. You still look young. So, just with that in mind, I don't think I've used all my 8 minutes, but I tell you what, this has been the best experience of my life. I didn't expect this. But for the team, in behalf of the team, I'd like to say thank you for the community of Staples, and for the coaches, and for the teammates for all that you put into this and made it what it is today. Thank you.